All right, what's good, everyone? What's going on, everyone? I just want to start this live stream again. Damn. it's so it's so funny though. I got the comment earlier. It says it's so hard to not troll and talk shit on social media. It's like I don't know how people have IGs and Facebook and not talk shit on those platforms. I don't even have to be upset. I wrote some more other shit on there, and like it's funny because like when I said that shit, like I actually mean like I've been like it's weird. I don't understand like how people could get on social media and like not talk shit. Cause I see so much stupid shit. That's why I can't. I don't even like to be on the platform that much because every time I'm on social media, man, I always see some shit that like makes me want to say something, and I'm like, okay, I can't. That's why I don't even like to be. I try to limit my time on the platform. I try to limit my time on the platform because I always see some stupid shit. That's why it's like it's hard. It's fun. That's why like, if I'm on social media, I only do it to be like if I'm doing my eBay shit or if I'm like trying to figure out something or I don't. I try my best to limit my time on social media. I like because it can create mental illness. Like when they say it does, it can create mental illness. Social media, it creates mental illness. It's fucking crazy how it does that shit. That's why I try not to be on it. What's good with it, Mysterio? Yeah, what's up with it? I haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, I was just talking how the social media shit, man. Like I left a post. Oh, he's working. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, that's good. At least you're doing something. Whatever you could do to get your mind like. Because the way I look, the way I, like what the way I look at work. One thing good about work is it it allows you to value your time and allows you to value things more. Because when you're working at a shitty ass miserable job, not to say you got a shitty job or whatever, you might like it. Um, but when you're working at a job, especially if it's shitty or any job for that matter, and you have to be away from the external stimuli of regular life, when you go back to that stimuli, it gives you more value. So let's just say you work at Walmart for like 8 hours a day, you're not able to have the same external stimuli. So whether you're at home or you're gaming or you like to play skateboard or you're out walking, going for a hike, whatever you do when you're not working, you're not doing that. So when you go to work and you come back to go do that, you're able to be more stimulated externally from those things and have more value and appreciation for your time. So that's a good thing about work. It allows you to value that, and it also allows you to um, like I said, value and appreciate your time more. So nothing I want to say is anything wrong with like that's one of the good things about working. It could get your if you know how if you're actually strong spiritually, it could get you be able to get your priorities straight more. Know what's important, what's not important, because you don't want to waste your time on shit that's not important. Because we're at a time right now where it's extremely easy to waste time right now. This is one of the reasons a lot of people are crashing out because time is accelerating, and this not just because time's accelerating, but the symptoms of time accelerating, and the symptoms of that is like because we're at a time right now where you have everything that you do is very crucial and it's important. There's no more time to waste. So even if you are wasting time, you're not gonna it's not gonna be fulfilling, because you could be somebody who goes to work and you come home and you waste time just scrolling and playing video games. You won't even be fulfilled doing that because you don't even have enough time to fully enjoy that. So it puts you in a state of always trying to chase some type of pleasure or some type of good feeling that you never feel satisfied. And then while you're doing that, you're wasting so much time in your life. So and then as a result, a lot of people are experiencing this. This is why you see a lot of people crashing out. A lot of people are going through it. A lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are just very angry, miserable, and it's because of like shit like this. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason people will somebody will experience something like that is because they don't have no purpose. They don't know themselves. They don't understand that there's a reason why you're here and you're supposed to be doing something. You got a lot of dumbass people who believe you just die and that's it. That's another reason why, like, I'm trying to cut. I'm trying to. I've been cutting my social media time. Like, I've been cutting it because like I left the post saying I just like to troll and like because when I'm on social media, like I don't take social media serious at all unless it's something that I'm doing. Like I have an eBay account. That's like the only social media I take serious is my eBay account because I make money from that account. If I'm talking to people on my eBay account, I talk to them with professionalism. I don't joke. It's about business. If there's sometimes when I'm selling stuff, there's a problem within there may be a problem. Maybe I sent somebody an order and it got there, but the order broke, or I sent them the wrong order like by mistake. Because shit happens when you run a business and you're delivering, especially when you're delivering and servicing thousands of people. It's gonna be problems. So when it's an issue, I deal with it accordingly. I keep it strictly business. So that I take serious. But when I'm like on regular social media platform, I don't take that serious. That's why I left that post. And on the post, I said, um, I don't see how people could be on social media and not troll. When I said that, I don't mean all my social media. Like I have an eBay account because eBay is social media. I have an eBay account. I don't troll on there. I don't. So it's only like Instagram and Facebook because I don't give a fuck about those platforms. Like it's hard for me to go on social media like Instagram and Facebook and not talk shit. Even to a point, like sometimes, like I will talk shit, but it's not because I'm angry. I just do it like as a way just to like. It's just my way of saying what's good, like because I just joke around. But then some people, I'll actually forget like that I'm talking shit sometimes because I'll be like, you know what, fuck you. I'll be like, fuck you, or I'll like fuck your mother, or like somebody will leave a picture. Like there was a picture somebody left. It was like a meme picture, and it was like a picture like it was like it was like AI picture, right? And you know how when you squeeze the toothpaste and the toothpaste comes from the tube. It was an AI picture, and it was somebody squeezing the toothpaste, and on the toothpaste, it was like it was a pic. It was like somebody drew a face on the toothpaste. Like let me see if I can show you the picture. It's like it's like somebody had an AI and they made a face on the toothpaste, and when the person was squeezing the toothpaste, it looked like the toothpaste was taking a shit. Like it was like some type of AI shit. It was like some weird ass shit. And then I left a comment. I was just joking. I wasn't like talking. Like I would just joke. I was like that's the face I look like when I'm coming in your mother's ass. I left that picture and I just did it just to act silly and joke. And then the dude replied all angry, like fuck you. And I didn't even mean it like that. I just did it just as a way to like yeah, as a way just to like say what's good and just to joke around. Like I just like to act silly sometimes. So people get so offended, but I have to remind myself like nobody they don't see my joking demeanor over the internet. So sometimes when I be trolling, like that's why I don't even really like dealing with motherfuckers nowadays because people take everything so offensive and shit, and you don't know. Like especially with this Gen Z, like and like people are so damn offensive. They take everything so offensive, and things that should be taken offensive, they don't. And things that shouldn't be taken offensive, they do take offense. It's like it's so retarded because like I've been the first person to be like, fuck you, nigga. Like I'll be cool with you and play around, but then if you take something, if you think that I'm being offensive to you, I'm not gonna argue. Like, oh, I'm not. I didn't mean it like that. I may argue a little bit, but then if you keep going on, I'm gonna just be like, all right, nigga, I am being offensive. Fuck you and fuck your mother, and we can just go from there. And I'm not like gonna fight. I'll just say something back to you. Like if you swing and we fight, then that's different. But I'm not gonna like fight somebody over something. I'll just say something back. But it is what it is. It's fucking crazy. But like I be just like sometimes I just gotta remember though. That's why I don't even like to be on social media. Cause when I'm on social media, it's hard for me not to troll and talk shit on there, unless I'm doing something productive. Like I'm on eBay doing my selling, or like or I'm like that's really what it is. Like that's the only thing I take serious on. So I hate because social media is a joke to me. Like I don't see how anybody takes this shit serious unless you're making money from it. And like I said, I make money from eBay. eBay is social media, so I take that serious. So I don't. I would never troll somebody who's a customer on that. I would even joke with them because I keep that about business. The reason they're on my shit is for business, and the reason I'm even engaging with them is about business. So at the end of the day, I fuck with that. But as far as everything else, I don't give a fuck about social media like that. Like I it's hard for me not to troll. That's why I try to limit myself on Instagram and Facebook because it's hard for me not to troll on those accounts. They ban so many of my Facebook accounts. Like and Instagram, they're more lax. One thing about Instagram, you can get away with shit on Instagram. You can get away with shit because they don't really care about Instagram. But Facebook is different because Facebook they programmed and manipulated everyone to think that it's normal and it's cool to actually put your real life on Facebook. So you got people you can literally go on Facebook and go on someone's profile and see their cousin, their brother, see where they work out, see they pick. You can see their whole damn life. See their kids, how their kids look. Motherfuckers will sit there and be like talking to me. I go on their profile, like I know where you live at. I know the house. I know the liquor store you were in front of. I know your fucking family. Like, how the fuck is that cool? Like, I'm arguing with this dude on Facebook, and I know your whole fucking rundown. That's weird. Like, if I really want to go and do something, I can go and do something. And they make that shit look cool. They make that shit like normal on Facebook. That's why they ban you so quick on Facebook because on Facebook, it's so easily to attack people's vulnerability on Facebook because the way that they want that platform to be, um, they want Facebook to be the platform where you're the most vulnerable in terms of all your information, the way you express yourself. That's like when you go on Facebook, people are more politically correct. Like people are more damaged as well on Facebook. When you go on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, they're not as damaged. Not to say that there's not degenerate shit on Facebook. There's not stupid shit on um or I mean there's not degenerate shit on Instagram and like TikTok. There is, but out of all the platforms, Facebook harbors the most damaged people because you got to understand that platform Facebook is where people are the most vulnerable based upon the information that they disclose, and they're trying to uphold a certain image on Facebook. When you go to Instagram, TikTok, people are more free. Even YouTube, people are more free. YouTube's probably the most freest platform out of all of them because you can come and speak your mind. Nobody really gives a fuck, really. It's like you can. This is why YouTube is a content place. You come to watch everybody just speak their mind. YouTube's the most freest. Then you have the other ones, but Facebook is the most. It harbors the most damaged people, and it's the most vulnerable in terms of people being emotionally vulnerable. That's why everybody's so politically correct. Everyone has to try to uphold an image on Facebook to a bunch of people who don't give a fuck about your shit and never will. Like it's weird. Like everyone, like you have people that's why I got rid of all my friends and family off Facebook back in like 2000. I think it was like 2014. Ever since 2014, I'd never had a real because on 2014 I had my real Facebook with my name. I had family, cousins, friends from school, and I got rid of that in 2014. And the one reason that made me get rid of that shit, the one thing that was just the tipping point where I was like, you know what, fuck this platform, is I ended up commenting or liking a picture, and I think one of my friends or family, I forgot who it is, they left something like, "Why would you comment that?" Or they made me feel weird for liking yours. I'm like, why the fuck can somebody in my family or in my friend group know what I'm liking and know what I'm posting, or know what I'm liking and commenting on? Because I will comment on shit, and people were in my family and friends were like, "Why would you write that?" And I was like, "Wait, you can see what I wrote?" And then right when I said that, I deleted my fucking Facebook the next day. And this was back in 2014. And ever since then, I've never had a Facebook with my real name or any social media with my real name. This was probably back in 2014, 2015. And I've never had it because I was like, that's his invasion of my privacy. Why would I want somebody on my like on my family and friends list to know what I'm communicating on social media? Because social media will ruin relationships. It will ruin relationships, especially when it comes to certain family. It will ruin relationships. This is why when it comes to like family and certain friends that I'm cool with or cousins, I don't really have friends like that, but like cousins or family, I don't talk to them on social media. I don't add them on social media because social media will make other people in your life view you in a certain way, not because of what you're saying and doing, but how the internet filter, it influences people to look at other people. Like if I'm in real life and I tell you, like if I joke to you and I say something, you're going to be able to see other social cues and know I'm playing. But if we're on the internet, you can't see those cues. So you got to look at, if I say fuck you and I laugh and I'm like fuck you nigga and I'm just joking, in real life right now, at least on the video you can see I'm just saying fuck you and laughing. But if I just say fuck you and laugh, you probably thinking I'm trying to roast you or something. So you got to understand like where the fuck what like this is why I don't add family and friends on social, especially Facebook. Facebook is the worst. He's like, Facebook is old fart ass nigga who been there, who been. The fuck is this thing in the damn way for? I can't even. I mean, who been through bullshit? He's right. Yeah, Facebook is a bunch of old ass. I see everyone. You're right though. It mainly is older people, like millennials and boomers and Gen X. Like it's mainly older people on Facebook. Like most of the younger Gen Z, they be on TikTok and Instagram. I noticed that. Like you don't see no really that much younger people on Facebook for that matter. I realize that. Like and he's right because a lot of them are just old, miserable, and they try to act like they're so I hate people that act politically correct. Like when you see these bitch ass niggas with all that Virgo energy, like nigga, calm your bitch ass down, yo fucking lame faggot Virgo energy ass. Like bitch, you're not on your high horse. You're not important. Stop looking at everybody with your nose up. You're a fucking piece of shit like most people in life. Not to say I'm better, but you gotta admit, most people in life are pieces of shit. This is not nothing personal. This is a fact based on the the mind control most people have accepted from just living day-to-day life and accepting these programs. Most people are a piece of shit. And it's even Mysterio. When you said a lot of motherfuckers be angry at work, this is why, because most people are pieces of shit. People try to act like they're all good and they're all this. Motherfuckers ain't shit. Not to say you go out and be disrespectful and treat everyone, because you don't want to let the external influence you on how you treat others. You realize it, but you don't let people do that. You never let people influence you to be disrespectful, to be anything. You always keep that positive demeanor, but you always understand that motherfuckers ain't shit when dealing with them. That's why, like, I always keep that in mind. Like, motherfuckers and all that fake ass positivity, and like, one thing I've noticed is you will hear the average, like, for example, let's say Gen Z. Gen Z will complain that people are so evil, nobody's understanding, everybody's narcissistic, nobody cares for each other no more. And I hear this shit from so many people. I hear that shit from more people than I hear that shit from more people than people actually admitting and saying that the world is fucked up, that I'm fucked up with the world. Like, if so many people are narcissistic and so many people are fucked up and so many people are saying that everyone's fucked up, show me the people that are fucked up. And they say, well, is this person, just go outside? Like, okay, if that's the case, couldn't you be possibly one of these people, but you don't know it? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, couldn't you possibly be one of these people and you don't know it? Like, you're not going to tell me like, there's so many narcissistic people and the whole world is fucked up and people don't have a soul, people don't have any kindness, and you not be one of them. Like, if you're saying all that, what the fuck have you done in life to actually help somebody or to do something? Like, you haven't done shit. Only thing you can say is, if I had $1,000,000, I'll go into a shelter and I'll go and do this or I'll go and do that. And like, shut the fuck up. You need you need somebody to give you money so you can be a good person. So wouldn't if you need $1,000,000 to donate to a shelter, do you have a plan to get $1,000,000, or is somebody going to give you $1,000,000? So whoever gives you $1,000,000, wouldn't they be the person who opened the shelter? Because the only thing you did was get the money and give it away. So the person who gave you the money, they're the reason the homeless people got a shelter, not you, because you didn't do shit to get the money. You just a fucking lame ass nigga that says the world is fucked up. And oh, I wish I could do something. If I was in a position, I would do. Bitch, you are in that position. You can get in that position. You are in that position. You can't help what you got right now. That's, like I said, most people are just pieces of shit, and then they'll complain, oh, the world is this. And like, no, nigga, you're one of them. I look at like 98% of the world as retarded. Like, there's no situation where, oh, Gen Z's right and the boomers are wrong. Like, no, Gen Z's fucking retarded in some ways. Boomers are retarded in some ways, but I'm not gonna say one is worse than the other. I can't say that. They're equally retarded, and they both have their flaws. The way I see it. The only thing I would probably say is the most retarded will be the government. And the only reason I will say the government is the most retarded, the people who run this government and the system, whatever, is because there's somewhere they don't belong. That's it. It's not because, oh, the government needs to make programs to help the youth. They need to remove guns from the hood. They need to do that. I'm not saying all that. That's just, they need to take their shit, pack their shit up, go back to Europe and mind their business and stop being in a place that they don't belong. That's the only thing the government needs to do. And everything they brought with them, take it. So all the drugs, the violence, all that shit will leave as a result of them leaving. They don't need to cut nobody a check. They don't need, I would rather the government go back to Europe. Everybody who's part of this government, go back to Europe, where they come from. I would rather that happen than they cut a check for everyone. Don't cut no check. Don't cut no money. Don't make rent free. Don't just fucking leave and let the people figure out how the shit's gonna run. Because you don't need the government. The government is just a middleman to it's like a they're like a middleman. They're like, they just collect the payment. They're the nigga who, well, you got to pay me a middleman fee because I'm the one who connected you to. They didn't do shit. They didn't go and get the resource. They're just the middleman who sits there and makes the laws, make the regulations, and creates taxes. And I wouldn't even call them a middleman, because a middleman actually helps you. They actually give you the connect. The government, they're less than a middleman because they don't help you with shit. The only thing they help you with is losing money, because they create a tax, they create a bill. And the only reason they create a bill is because they're in a position to do it, because they got military and they got their religion to brainwash people. So that's it. They're not even a middleman. Like,
They're absolutely the most useless thing. Like the government is more useless than a rat and a rodent. A rodent and a rat is actually food for people. For not people, but for animals and birds and shit. Government is not useful for nobody. They don't do shit. That's that they need to do is leave. That's the only people I would say that completely they don't. They're retarded to the utmost. Shit's crazy. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to join. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I just have to talk my shit on social media. I can't be on that fucking. I can't be on social media and not say anything. It's very hard. That's why when they be that's what they when they be banning me, I'd be like, I don't think they should ban you for trolling. If you're doxing people or some shit, okay, then I get it. But I don't think they should just ban you. Like if even people troll my shit, I'll just fucking block them. Like I don't give a fuck, but I'll block people. But to ban somebody permanently from being to use an app for trolling is retarded. It's not that serious. Hold on, turn this volume down. Yeah, I gotta go to the post office, man. I really don't feel like going. It's funny as fuck, man. Yeah, they heavily shadow ban my fucking page. That shit's heavily shadow banned. That's funny as fuck. Just know, guys, the reason my page is shadow banned is not like you know how all these content creators want to say, "Oh, I'm shadow banned because I'm dropping deep information," and I'm talking. No, nigga, you're shadow banned because you hurt someone's feelings. Some people are shadow banned because they drop deep information, but my channel, I feel like I just hurt a lot of people's feelings. Because when you talk a certain amount of shit, you hurt certain people's feelings, and it's not even about talking shit, really. Like it's not like I'm like cussing a mother out or nothing. It's just the shit I talk about that has nothing to do with them. It gets them upset. So it's not like I'm out here like it's not like, oh, I'm saying fuck the government. That's not what it is. I'm just talking, expressing myself, and the shit I say, how I express myself, it just offends people. So I won't even have this. It's not even about me saying fuck the government. It's when I'm not talking about the government. I'm just expressing the shit I do and just my life in general and my beliefs. That it upsets people, so that they have to shadow ban you because of that. Yeah, they heavily shadow ban my shit. Shit's fucking funny. Yeah, you gotta be like a retard to be in there. I'm low key starting to believe. I don't believe it 100% because there are people who like I don't know what to say like probably like I'm starting to believe though you have to be like a retard on a certain level to be in the algorithm. You have to be like a retard or a puppet, an agent, or you're promoting something that's for the system. Like I feel like it. Like you have to be like retarded. I don't want to think like that, but I'm starting to believe you have to be retarded. Like if anybody I see that's in the algorithm, I'm looking at as retarded. Like if you're in the algorithm, like you're getting thousands of views per video, you get a high live stream, a high amount of live streams. You have to be an idiot. Only reason I will give that an exception if somebody is talking about like something like let's just say you're talking about collecting Pokemon or whatever. You're talking about gaming, like you're talking about something that it's not personal. You're not getting into your opinions about life and politics and religion. So I that right there, I get it. Like I'm not gonna say that because if you're talking about something and that's a whole different thing. But if you're talking about spirituality, religion, talking about life, you're giving your opinions about politics and conspiracies, and you're viral or you're in the algorithm for that, you're retarded. There's no way you're in the algorithm for talking about spirituality, um, life, conspiracies, and you're in the algorithm. 99.9% chance you're retarded. 99.9% chance. Like I look at you like, okay, oh I'm viral. I have a lot. What are you talking about? Oh, I have a spiritual channel. Oh, you're viral. You're retarded. Like automatically, and you have to be like that's just how I look at it. Like nowadays, there's no other way to put it because like, you have to. Because I'm looking at like, what are you saying that is not getting you shadow banned? Like people say, what did you say to get shadow banned? I'm looking at what aren't you saying to not get shadow banned? Like I'm like the opposite. Like, damn. So what aren't you saying? What are you saying to not get shadow banned? What aren't you saying to not get shadow banned? Not what are you saying to guys? You see what I'm saying? Like I look at it backwards. So if you're not shadow banned, I'm looking at you suspicious. Let me see what you're saying. And 100% of the time, I'll say 99.9% of the time is because you're on some bullshit. You're talking out your ass and you're fucking retarded. Oh man. Hold on, let me. I finally mastered how to. You know how you want to throw something in a garbage can and you try to throw it away. When you shoot your shot, you don't just like a lot of you guys will just shoot with your wrist. when you try to throw something in the garbage from a long way or from a distance, you want to move your hand. You don't want to just shoot like a lot of guys would just like throw it like that with your. You want to move your hand, like throw it. It gives you the arch. It gives you the arch. You gotta know how to. It always goes in for me, but you gotta know how to like aim it. But as far as you'll throw it and it won't go the distance, like it will miss. That's because you didn't throw it for like you're using your wrist. You want to use your hand to like throw it. I know when you do it like that, it. I gotta go to this fucking dumbass. I gotta go to this dumbass shit. I don't even want to go to the post office, man. It's just fucking. I feel like driving out here today. I don't even feel like going out today. I do not feel like going out today. This nigga said we don't want it. It's funny. Damn, man. I wish I could go. I have to call AT&T. I'm gonna have to call AT&T because I have to I have this SIM card and I have my other phone's unlocked. I need to get that phone. I need to get the unlock code. So once I put my SIM card into that, I'll be able to go live when I'm out and about. I'll be able to go live when I'm out and about. No, I don't got AT. I got a government phone, but um, wasn't I got a government SIM card, but then I have a phone that's AT&T. Like it was AT&T, but I had to pay the bill off. So the bill was been paid off for like a year, but I can put my government SIM card because the government free government phone I have. It's a SIM card. I don't even know how the fuck I'm even able getting it because you have to have like a certain income and like the amount of money I make on eBay is above the requirements for. You know how you have to make a certain amount of money to get EBT and to get um government cell phone. Like the amount I make on eBay is more than is over that threshold, and they're still giving me the thing. So I don't know. I'm like I don't. I'm not gonna call them. I'm just gonna keep getting it. I don't give a fuck. So I got the EBT they still send me, and I got the free government. So the government free program phone I have, it's a SIM card. It's not a phone. It's a SIM card. So any phone that's unlocked, I could put that SIM card. So I can go buy an unlocked phone and put that government SIM card in the unlocked phone and have a free like government phone. You see, and the internet works just as fast as like any other 5G. So I can have like let's just say I get like the Samsung 26 Ultra, the new one they got released. I can if I buy that phone unlocked, I could put my government SIM card in it and have a new phone with the same service, but it's free. So I have a like so, but I have a different Samsung phone, and I have to call AT&T to get the unlock code because we already paid it off. So I just have to get the code to them, which is retarded. They should automatically unlock it. I gotta go to the UPS place. I think it's the. I gotta go to the post office and deliver these packages. Like I'm not complaining. I'm glad. Sometimes when I leave, I see the mailman. I just give my packages to the mailman and they take it. They're like, "Oh, I was like, can you take these packages?" They'll take it for me because they go to the post office. So hopefully, I see the mail lady out there. Cause I don't feel like going all the way. I don't know, man. Just not feeling like driving today. I don't feel like going to the store or nothing today. I got a lot of packages I gotta upload. I got so much shit I have to upload on my man. I gotta have like it just takes a lot. It actually really. But lately, I noticed like time that it's funny because it used to take me like 3 hours to upload my products on eBay because I have so much shit I have to upload. Is like the amount of shit I have is just it's a lot, and I don't. So I have stuff on my store I'm selling, but then there's stuff I haven't even upload because I just don't feel like it, and it'll take me at least 3 hours just to upload like some of my stuff, not all of it. And I know since time is speeding up, 3 hours will go by quick, and when I upload my things, it'll be quick compared to like a few months ago. It'll take me like forever. So that's the good thing, like the time speeding up because I'm able to get my shit together. And then once I get my phone, I'll be able to what's it called? Upload. I'll be able to go live anywhere I want. So if I want to go live, because remember I used to go out, I used to be outside and go live. I can do it now, but this phone is very slow. I don't even know if I can go live. I probably can go live, but it's going to be very slow, and that's why I really don't do it. And plus, it takes up the data because it's so funny how they charge money for data, which is so dumb because you get free unlimited call and text, but then they cap the data. Like, why the fuck would you cap data? Like, the data should be free of all things. That shit gets me annoyed. Like, just make the fucking data free. I'm probably gonna go to Walmart and get my. I gotta go get this fucking something at Walmart. I gotta get my a packaging envelope. I'm just gonna go to Walmart. One thing I like about this Walmart is because I'm gonna go to the other store, but I don't feel like driving. There are other Walmart like right down the street. Like it takes me like 30 seconds in a car to get there. Probably 2 minutes because I gotta wait at that fucking big ass intersection. Yeah, this is a good. I like this location that I'm at though. It's a very good look. Everything's literally right here. funny as hell, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Only one person's in here. That's funny. They hella shadow ban and block my shit. That's hilarious. Good thing I don't fucking give a fuck about this shit though. Like other people, they trying to get money off this shit. Like it's ridiculous. Like, thank goodness I'm not needing to. I'm not desperate to go viral on here. Oh shit! What's this? Hold on. I don't do that shit. Oh, they sent me something. Got me scared from. I don't smoke. I'm not worried about that. I don't smoke at all. I'm actually glad they did this. I'm hella happy they did this because they just sent a fucking notice for the apartment saying no smoking of any kind. You can't even smoke inside the building. Wait, damn, you can't even smoke inside the building or in the patio. I don't care. I don't smoke. I'm actually glad because there be times I want to be doing my key going outside and I can't do it because somebody's smoking or I can't even sit on my. Like remember I used to do videos on the patio. I used to not be able to do videos on the patio because everybody be smoking and it's like it fucks with my nose. So I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad I don't smoke. I don't smoke. That's good. That's good news for me. I don't smoke at all. I don't even like the smell of weed or any of that shit because it affect, especially me. I'm fasting. I'm breatharian. I can't be consuming that. Next week's gonna be a year since I smoked too. I haven't smoked February. I think it was like February. Damn, when was it? February 15th. Either February 14th, 15th, or 16th. One of those 3 days last year was the last time I smoked. I haven't smoked. Next week is gonna be a year since I hadn't smoked. Cause I remember I was still. This was before I moved out here when I was still in California. I went to the weed club and I smoked some of the weed and my chest was hurting me like hell. And ever since that day, I stopped smoking. That's why I'm glad I don't even want to go back to California. Because I feel like if I go back there, I won't. I'm not gonna smoke again, but I'll probably go get me an edible. And out here, there's no edible, so I don't even want to go back over there because I'm trying to get that shit. I don't even want to. All the reasons, like even though I don't like it out here, I came to the conclusion of all the reasons that I hate out here are not important. Like I'll say, oh, I don't like it out here because of X, Y, and Z, or I like California better. All of the reasons aren't nothing important. It's just superficial, just stupid shit. It's not like as far as where my life is going to make my life better and get rid of distractions. I like it here better. Yeah, it may be boring. Yeah, I don't like the scenery and the nature sucks compared to out there, and there's not much to go. But it's less distractions out here for me. Not to say I'll never go back to California. I'll go back. I'll go visit, but I don't want to live there. Like I go visit, and even then, I wouldn't go visit now. Probably like down the line, maybe in a year or so, I'll go visit. I know somebody who lives in my hometown. I go visit it, kick it with him or some shit. I probably just go kick it with him or something. But I don't smoke. And I'm glad that they sent that email because they just sent an email to all the apartment residents saying that there's no. I guess they changed the law where there's no smoking, which is kind. I'm surprised they did it. Like I don't care, but if I'm somebody who smoked, I can see weed and shit. But they say cigarettes, vaping, you can't even do it inside the apartment home. It's not just on the out. It's even inside the building, which I could. That's kind of doing too much. Like I don't care because I don't smoke, but like if I'm paying the money, if I'm paying money every rent and I'm living in these apartments, and then you see me something like, let's just say I'm paying $2,000 a month for an apartment in this complex, and you say I can't smoke in my own place, I'm gonna be kind of like bent. Like, what the fuck? So like, I don't care because I don't smoke, but it's like that kind of. I feel like it's kind of overboard when they say you can't smoke in your own building. Like, but in a way, like I'm kind of glad though because this is why I wasn't able to do my qigong outside. Remember, I used to make videos on the porch. I can't make video. I didn't make videos because this motherfucker above me will always. I always smell cigarettes. I always smell weed, and that shit will fuck with my nose. Because when I'm fasting, it fucks with my shit. Because my like it's more. I'm more sensitive to it. So I couldn't even be outside because they will fuck up my fast and throw it off if I'm inhaling that shit. While especially if you're like fast on a fast and you inhale smoke, that can fuck up your fast. If you breathe in cigarette smoke, especially if it's a lot like weed smoke, if it's a little, but you don't want to breathe that shit in because you like there was times where I was breathing it in and I kind of felt high because my body was so sensitive. So I breathed in like a whiff fit, and I was feeling like kind of like the same feeling I get when I'm high. And I was like, oh hell no! I had to close my window. I was like, hell no! I cannot get high because I can't smoke any type of weed in my lung. That's like a no for me. I can never. And I'm not saying weed is bad or you shouldn't do weed. Like I'm just speaking me personally. Like I can't have that shit around me. And I was like a hardcore smoker. Like when I was smoking like a year ago, because next week will be a year since I stopped smoking. February, I think 15th or something. When I was smoking, I would smoke all day, every day, like 24/7. Like if I had a pen, I was smoking that pen every fucking like every 10 minutes I would be taking a hit from my pipe. And I didn't like to do blunts and joints. I did pens and I did pipes. So the reason I like pens and pipes because I could take a hit every 10, 15 minutes. And I'll literally take a hit, hold that shit in, and then blow it out. And then just get high all day, every day. Just do that all day. It was rare for me to go like an hour without smoking. If I went like 2 hours without smoking and I smoked, I'd be so high because my body wouldn't be used. So I was smoking and I was doing that shit for like years. I was doing that for years. And then like probably like 4 years ago, I was doing the painkillers with it. I would like take some of the painkillers and it used to get me high with the weed. And yeah, that shit wasn't good. I had to get rid of that. Painkiller shit was not good. Like I was crazy to do that shit. It was a Vicodin. Like I don't know what the fuck I was thinking doing that. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking doing that shit, but I did that, and it's funny because I would do it and it would get me high, but then I'll get nauseated after I took the painkiller. So I would smoke the weed, and the weed would get rid of the nausea. So it will make the pain. I'll be able to enjoy the painkiller high and not feel nauseated. So I will only like to smoke weed when I started taking painkillers. But once I started doing a lot of yoga, and her like 2 years after I started doing yoga, I didn't need the painkiller no more because the weed was able to get me high without the pain. Because the painkiller was like help my depression and make me to be in a certain mood. But when I kept doing the yoga made it so I didn't need to do the painkiller. When I took the painkiller after doing like 2 years of yoga, it'll actually make me kind of like feel weird because I not in a good way though, but I'll kind of feel because I didn't need it because the way drugs work is the more depressed, the more miserable, the more fucked up you are internally, the more effect the drug is going to have on you. So if you're very depressed, you're very stressed, you're very sad, and very inwardly fucked up, drugs are going to feel better. They're going to have more pleasure and bliss. When you don't feel depressed inwardly, when you're not miserable, and when you got it together inwardly somewhat, when you take drugs, they make you feel worse, like you're lacking. Because when I was so fucked up inwardly, I used to be able to take like 2 pills and be high as fuck. But then when I was doing yoga, I tried taking 2 pills. I was throwing up. I couldn't take it because the depression, it was the more depressed you are internally, the more you're able to get high off drugs and numb yourself from drugs. As I said, there's a good and bad to everything. The good thing about being depressed, I'm not saying it's not good to be depressed. Like I said, there's a good and bad to everything, but some goods outweigh the bad, some bads outweigh the good. So you got to look at it the percentage level. But the one good thing I can say about being very depressed is when you get drunk, when you get high, it feels good. Because when you're happy within, drinking and doing drugs don't feel good. They actually make you feel sick. They bring you down. When you're depressed and miserable and you do drugs, that's when you get the best highs, the most bliss. But when you come down, you feel like shit. Yeah, let me have to go take this fucking package. I'm gonna have to go take this package down. I could probably be on until I go to my car. I'm gonna have to get the fuck up out of here. Where the fuck is the other? Oh man, I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. I really don't even feel like going out. I'm really not in the mood to go out today. Whatever. I wish they had a box where you could just drop the packages at in this complex. I don't know why they don't have that, man. But hold on, let me send this text message to somebody. Yeah. That's crazy though, man. They really banned smoking in this complex. Oh, I get no. This is I guess this is an old. No, it's always been like this. It's always been like this. Because they said it's in the lease agreement. But why the fuck have I been smelling smoke and shit? That's kind of dumb. Like, so people, if you want to smoke, you got to go off the premises. That's too much. I feel because these apartments ain't cheap, and if you're paying that much money for an apartment to stay in, like this system is fucking retarded, dude. Like it's retarded. They be doing too much, dude. Like even on my fucking yeah, they just retarded. They're retarded. But at the end of the day, like I said, that doesn't concern me because I don't smoke. So for me to get emotionally upset and start thinking about like that, this is an example. Like what doesn't concern you. I don't smoke, so for me to even talk about this and say that's stupid. Like what I'm doing is retarded. Like I don't smoke, so why doesn't it concern me? This is why my video society has nothing to do with you. What you see, like, because you got to understand, like, what is a society? What is a culture? What is all of that? A culture, a society, that's something that you're a part of. You're not a part of this society. You're not a part of this community. They make you think, and you may think you are because, like, well, I go to work, I pay bills. That doesn't mean anything. You pay bills and you work because if you don't, you're going to be in a situation where you don't have a roof over your head. You don't have stability. That's the only reason you do it. You're not doing it in care of a community. If that wasn't the case, if you hit the lottery, you wouldn't go and quit your 9 to 5. There wouldn't even be a thing called lottery. You see what I'm saying? Like, or you wouldn't even be a situation where if you ran into some money, you're gonna quit because if it was your community, if you quit working there, it will harm the community. But you don't give a fuck about the community because there's no reason for you to care about it. This is why people steal from Walmart. It's not that they just steal because they need food. You can say that on one instance, oh, people steal because they need food. But if you had a grandmother and she was broke and didn't have any money and she was dying and she had $1, are you going to steal from her? No, you're not, because you have an invested interest in your grandmother. She's your grandmother. She cared for you and you respect her. She's going through an illness. You're not going to steal from her. So it goes beyond, even if you're hungry, you don't have money, you still won't steal from her. But when it's Walmart, there's no reason for you to not steal if you don't have money, other than you're scared to go to jail. And even most people, they don't give a fuck because that company doesn't do anything for you. And you may say, oh, they provide the resources for you. No, they don't. They actually stole the resources and made it. And this is why you don't see an orange tree growing on the side of the road, because they created a situation where orange trees don't grow on the side of the road. So you got to go to Walmart to go buy one. So they actually fucked it up even more. They didn't even give you the choice to choose from Walmart or the side of the road. They just gave you that choice. Go to Walmart and get it. So they don't do shit for you. And the amount of people that are so brainwashed by the system, there will always be people to uphold that shit. Like, you know what the funny thing is? Let me give you an example. Like, they will ban you from. I remember back in 2010, they banned me from this Walmart in Sacramento. Me and my friends, we were stealing some shit, and we were at the Walmart in Sacramento, and they banned us. They said you can't go to any Walmart. There's some stupid ass security nigga. That's what you ask the security, you bitch ass nigga. How the fuck you go ban you from every Walmart? That makes no sense. I can see, because there'll be other times they'll ban you from a year from that Walmart or in the county. This nigga said every Walmart. Like, who the fuck gave you that permission? So they banned me, but then if I was to say, if you ban me, you're not going to get my business. Or let's just say I go to Walmart, right? I go to the CEO in a board meeting and I'm like, I'm never going to shop at Walmart because you guys are getting rid of self-checkout. You're never going to get my business. As a nigga and how I look, they will laugh at me. We don't give a fuck about your business. We still going to make money. I remember one lady, she was like, because they said they're going to get rid of EBT for people who don't work. And I said, well, Walmart's going to lose money. And she's like, the Walton family, they're one of the most richest families in the country. I doubt they'll lose money. And then in my mind, and what I said was like, so they don't care about my business, or they don't care about people with EBT's business if they stop shopping, but let me go to Walmart and steal a pack of gum. Let me go steal an HD TV and watch how much they complain and get in an uproar how my shoplifting is going to shut down Walmart. So if I don't want to spend $1,000, if I stop spending $1,000 a month at Walmart, somehow they don't need my business. Who cares? We don't need your money. But if I steal $1,000 a month from Walmart, somehow they're going to get shut down and they need to call the cops on me and send me to prison for stealing. You see how retarded it is? They act like they don't care about your business, but then when you steal, they act like your stealing is going to shut down the business. But if I don't shop there and I boycott Walmart, they act like we don't need your money. We're rich. Okay, then have that same energy, nigga, when I'm shoplifting at your store. We don't care about you stealing. We got money. You see how like how they try to play these games. So this shows you that they don't give a fuck about the people. They just care about making a profit. They even down to the point where even if people steal from the store, they still don't care if people steal, because any money they lose, they're just gonna put it on the people. That's why they say they're gonna raise prices. They don't have to raise prices with the amount of theft. I'm not saying stealing and theft can't ruin a business. I'm not saying that, but the amount of people that steal from Walmart is so minuscule compared to how much they're making. When they do raise prices, it's not because they're losing money, more so as they want to send people the message that even though we can afford it, we're not gonna make you think that it doesn't affect us. Because it's like a billionaire giving somebody $1 and saying, you gotta work for me for this dollar. And the guy's like, well, you're a billionaire. It's just $1. It is just $1, but he doesn't want you to think that you could just come to him anytime for $1, even though you could. They want to make you feel like you got to work for it or you got to get something from it to not make you feel comfortable to the point. This is how they try to keep the system in check, to keep people working, because they got to make it where it's like this is how they have these stupid ass laws and these stupid rules. And like, what does it matter? Like, I just came in 2 minutes late for work and they're gonna fire me. It's because you got to look at it like if Walmart hires 50,000 people in all their companies in America, and 10,000 people come 2 minutes late, 10,000 times two, that's like 20,000 minutes. Those minutes, 60 hours in a minute, those minutes add up to an hour, and to add up to like hundreds of hours. And 1 hour is the equivalent of like $15 an hour. So they pay you $15 an hour, $20 an hour. That's $20 in 1 hour. Times that by 20,000 hours, or like 1,000 hours, or however much 20,000 minutes is, because 20,000 people. You see what I'm saying? So it adds up in terms of labor. So then that's why they be tripping over stupid shit, and then they don't want people to be comfortable thinking, "Oh, we could take 2 minutes. Let's take 3 minutes," because it's all about like human programming. Even when it comes to money, like you would say, like even with the inflation shit. One thing I know about money is I feel like I'm not saying inflation's right, because inflation is not right. Fuck inflation, it's stupid. But I notice when I be on eBay, I be selling shit cheaper, very cheap, and then it'll be cheaper than like the other price. And then there'll be some idiot out there every now and then they'll want it even cheaper. Like there'll be something for like $50. I'll sell it for like 40. Motherfucker be asking for 25. I'd be like, you know what? I'll do you 35 just to be cool. He'd be like, no, that's too much. But yet at the store, it's like 50. So I'm thinking like, when you guys say, oh, something's too much money, it's not that it's too much money. It's just people are programmed to pay for a certain price. So this is why like the whole like inflation shit, like people say, oh, that's too much money. I don't want to buy that. I'm not to say it isn't too much money, but a lot of it is just programmed, because even if you lower, like imagine all the prices today were lowered by 50%. Eventually people are going to say that that's too much money. Oh, why can't it be cheaper? Even if you make it free. The quality sucks. You see what I'm saying? People, human beings complain all the fucking time. Not to say inflation and all that isn't a problem, but human beings bitch and complain all the fucking time, especially the human beings in this society, very ungrateful, very programmed. They're always gonna complain about something, regardless of what it is. That's what I realized. So you gotta always keep that in mind dealing with people. Like people always bitch and complain, and I see it time and time again. That's why I be thinking like people complain about the price of food being too high, but imagine if the price was 50% cheaper. People will still complain. And I feel like, and I'm not saying they shouldn't, because to be honest, like I can see how people want shit to be free, but even if things were free, people still complain the quality, or the quality sucks. That's why it's free, because the quality isn't good, or it's not made the way I want it. But I have to use it because it's free, and I don't want to spend money to make it myself. So I might as well use the free product. Like if they made fucking, let's just say they made TVs for free, and then they had TVs that cost money. Everyone will get the free one who can't afford the one with money, but then they'll say the free one's cheap. I don't own, but the only reason I get it because it's free. But if they make the expensive one free, you'll find something to complain about that, because there'll always be something that's better that it takes your time and energy to make more. So it was like people always find something to complain about. It'll never fail. Not everyone, because some people are grateful and shit, but most humans are just degenerate as fuck. Shout out to Shy Native. He said, "What's good with it?" They took down my Walmart for not ringing. They took my name down at Walmart for not ringing up self checkout groceries. Then they stopped self checkout. Do you work at Walmart or you were just shopping there? Because if you were just shopping there, they can't do that. That's stupid. They can't do that if you're just shopping there. Well, I don't know. They do what the fuck they want, really. I wouldn't say Walmart's going out of business because people have to go there. Like the shit that they sell is shit people need. And unless people stop needing food, less people stop needing dish detergent, less people stop needing cheap ass shoes and cheap ass clothes, which I don't see that ever happening. I don't see how Walmart could go out of business, especially because they sell the cheapest shit. It would have to be a situation where the government literally lays off everybody and then nobody's working for Walmart to go out of business. Because the only reason Walmart's in business because people have money to spend. Oh, they did. Yeah, because you stole some, so they probably gave you like a notice saying you can't come back there for a certain period of time. They did that to me like before. How that shit hasn't happened to me like probably like was 2026, 5 years. Last time probably 2021 was the last time that shit happened to me. Yeah, it's been a minute since that happened to me. That was the self checkout. They were looking on the self checkout. That's why I don't really like to steal on the self checkout. I don't like to do it. I don't like stealing on self checkout because if I take anything from self checkout, it's just like one item or two items. I don't like go with a whole cart of shit and start like skip scanning some stuff. I don't just do that. That's doing too much. Like usually I don't even do it. I don't even do it. Like I don't even like talking to people about how I what I do and how I do it. To be honest, and it's not even like it's not even like oh there's a certain way I do it. Like oh I go in there and I make sure like it's nothing to do with physical. It's like it's a spiritual and a mental thing that I do, and not to say like you never because there's anytime you're doing something good or bad there's always going to be a time when you're going to get the opposite energy. So there's nothing you can ever do where it's 100% proof of you not getting caught. Or it's not just like there's nothing you can do that's good. That's 100% proof that you're going to have good things happen to you. Like you could be working out all day, every day. There's going to be a time where you probably get an injury in the gym. You're doing something healthy, but then you ended up becoming unhealthy because you got an injury. You see what I'm saying? So it's whatever you're doing, good or bad, there's always going to be. It's never foolproof. Whatever you're doing, good or bad, for it something to always happen good or something to always happen bad, or like it's always going to be an exception. So, like that's why I say I don't tell people what I do because it has nothing to do with oh I go in here at this time or it has nothing to do with that. It's like a spiritual type of witchcraft I do, and like because you got to understand the mind controls everything. So how you think and how you perceive it, not even how you think, how you emotionally feel. Because thinking comes second. The emotions is the fuel. So when you feel like doing something, when you have a feeling, that's stronger than the thought. That's stronger. So when you're able to control your emotions and feel a certain way and influence your mind to think a certain way, you can actually like create situations and control people's minds and how they think and how they what they do and shit. Like you can control it on a subtle level. It's like for example, you'll see somebody who's like you ever go around somebody and like you have a weird feeling about them or you know this person's a bot. Well, how do you know somebody's a bot? Because the way they energy, the way they think, the way they feel, you pick up on it. So you can do that with anything. If you know how to control your emotions right in a certain way, then you can control external things and shit. Then it's like it gets like deep. Like you gotta understand. This is with everything in life. Even when it comes to like getting females, I notice like sometimes I don't have luck getting females It's because like I'm thinking and feeling a certain way. Then when you're thinking, like it's weird. Like it's not even just females, but anybody in general. That's why when you go to, like I said it, you go to prison and you'll see like the nigga who runs the mafia or that runs the gang. He's not the most yoked person. It's like it's a regular person who just probably not. He's not gonna be the skinniest or the biggest. Like he's just a regular person and he controls the whole gang. It's never really the most muscular person who controls the gang. It's always like a regular person. He doesn't have to be small, but he's just a regular person. The way he feels emotionally in his mind, it creates a situation where he's able to get shit done. Because it's not about it's about how you emotionally feel in your mind. And then when you get that in check, you're emotionally able to manipulate the external environment. When you're and whoever's the best doing that, this is where other human beings are gonna trust you because you're able to get shit done. And then eventually it's to a point where nobody's gonna want to fuck with that person because they're able to get shit done. And then anybody that fuck with that person, they got to answer to. So that's not like you see niggas in who control the gang. Everybody respects him, and like, how does they respect? He's just a regular person. He's not even somebody. It's because the way he's able to control his emotion and mind and manipulate the situation. That and then the other people, they don't know how to do that. So they see him. Oh, this nigga's able to manipulate and get shit. So they respect him, and they always like they want to. They're like, what do you want us to do for you, boss? What's the next move, boss? Because he's able to know to get shit done. And usually when you're in that type of crowd, you got to be very. You can't just be somebody. You have to. You can't just be somebody with emotion. You got to be somebody who's very violent and very psychosis as well to be also able to manipulate that. So in most cases, to manipulate that because you got to have like a certain like craziness to you as well. But like you see what I'm saying? Like it gets deeper. It's not as I say. You guys don't. I'm not saying don't focus on the physical, but don't solely just focus on the physical. This shit gets deep. You got to focus on the external or the spiritual, the mental, the emotional. That's what you niggas need to focus on as well as the physical. The physical, I don't want to say it comes second because the spiritual, everything is spiritual. Me talking on this phone is spiritual. What is spiritual? We all have a spirit. So whatever our spirit is experiencing, that is spiritual. I call spirituality, my definition for spirituality is discipline. So anytime you have discipline and you're controlling your spirit to be in a more favorable position and you're using the tools your spirit created, such as the body, the mind, the emotions, and all that, that's spiritual. Anything else is retarded. Don't listen to what anyone else is saying. That's spiritual. Controlling the situation at hand with the tools you have that the spirit created, which is the mind, body, spirit. That's spiritual. Anything else is just somebody just talking out their fucking ass. Damn. Fuck. Can't have to carry all these packages, man. My bad. I gotta mail all these packages. Oh, hold on, give me a minute, guys. I gotta find. Come the fuck on, nigga. Damn. Damn it. Okay, good. I got my phone on me. Got my wallet. Yeah. That's why I always tell you guys, always focus on being your authentic version of self. You always want to. That's like the main thing. I'm gonna have to go to the other post office because for some reason this post office down the street, whenever they feel like it, they just shut down. You know, like a normal business, they're supposed to actually shut down at this when it's closing time. This post office, they just shut down whenever they feel like it. So they're just like, I don't know, they be on some nigga shit where whenever they get tired, whenever they get lazy, or they don't feel like coming in, they just shut down. And then the you know how in the post office they have the drop box. This one at this post office is broken. It's a sign that says drop box is broken. Do not drop. How the fuck does that shit happen? Who breaks it? Was somebody chewing on the box? Like I don't get it. And it says a sign. The sign's been up there for like 3 weeks. Like, are you gonna fix this shit? Like it's a post. I like when I seen that shit the first time, I was like, I'm gonna just start going to the other one because I'm gonna start going to the other one because I already know that I knew they weren't gonna fix it. And I don't even trust put even when it was fixed, I don't trust putting my packages because one day I was gonna drop my package and the body the like you know how they have the drop box you drop the packages in and then when they remove the packages like the post office employee they would they have like a key and they unlock it and then they open it and remove the packages. Tell me why the fucking the compartment was unlocked and there was a package in there. There was one small package and I was gonna put my shit. So what I did is I took the package that was there. I went to the other post office. I dropped it off in that one and I dropped mine's off. Cause I was like, these people are retarded, dude. So I went to the other one and took the package I seen. I dropped it off at the other one as well as with mine. The fucking dumbass. It's like, why would you leave the fucking thing unlocked? And then they forgot to get it. It's like the guy, he forgot to get the package. Cause like, I don't know, like they're hella, I don't like that post office. I hate that one. It's very, and I went there last time and then fucking, I go there every day to drop shit off. And I was gonna ship something to I was shipping something to my mom, some mail. And I was shipping some mail and I had to open it because she had got a check. And she asked me how much the check was. So I had to open the mail. Because I sent her mail in like a package envelope. So I packaged the envelope and closed it. And then she called me saying, open the check so she could see how much the check is. So I had to open the mail again, and then I didn't feel like going to the store to get a new envelope. So I told the lady like, "Can you just tape this up for me? Because I had to open it and show my mom the check real quick." And then she got acting like, "Well, usually it costs money, but I'll do it for you free this time." I'm like, motherfucking, I come here every fucking day. Like, you tripping over some damn tape? Like, I can go and get tape, but just I'm not trying to go all the way home and I'm right here, or go to the store and get another envelope, like, and waste a whole envelope for no reason. Like this, I don't know, is that big of a deal? Like they should, like it's done. And then they raise the fucking prices at the post office every fucking 6 months. They raise the price like fucking by like 75 cents every 6 8 months at the damn post office. And you can't just spare some tape. Damn, I gotta brush my fucking teeth, dude. I always forget to brush my fucking shit. I don't forget to brush my shit. I brush my shit every day. I brush it 2 times a day. I use that teeth aid, but I almost forgot to brush it today because I was doing a live stream. But I never forget to brush my shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart. Get me my motherfucking. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Hold on. Okay, where the fuck is my own? Oh man. Oh shit, that felt good. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Damn. Yeah, I'm starting another fast again today. So last one I did was 2 days ago, which is too fucking long. I'm trying to make it was supposed to only be a day I take off, but then even then I'm not the next like from now on like I'm gonna start doing because it's just weird. Before when I used to fast, I used to be able to take like 3 days off and be good. Now I feel like if I take more than like a day off, it's too much. Like I feel like I can't take a day. I can't take like I have to do it where I fast for at least however long I do it, and then the next day I have to start it again. I feel like if I do more than the day, then I'm like it kind of feels hella weird. Like I feel like I'm poisoning my body. Like it just feels like it's poisoning, and I start getting kind of like feeling weird. Like it fucks up my whole train of thought and shit. Like I don't like that shit. Like that's why I say like everyone is different. Like food to me is like I'm looking at food as like a poison to me at this point. Like it's like a poison to me. It's not really beneficial. I don't want to say it's a poison. It's not no poison, but it's this. It holds me back. Like I know it's I even like certain ideas and shit. Okay, I think I got everything I needed. Damn. I need to get my other. I wish I could go live with you guys. I'm gonna go to my car, but I wish I could take this live with me. That's why I haven't been going live out and about because my Wi-Fi like it goes so damn slow. Not the Wi-Fi, but my internet is so fucking slow. Wait, hold on. Let me get my fucking jacket. Damn it. Gotta have my jacket. This is why I like to leave my jacket in the car. I'm gonna have to go to the other post office. The post office is supposed to close at 5 o'clock, but anytime you go to the post office, you go to this cheap ghetto ass post office afternoon, they might shut down. They open it up for, but the lobby where the workers are supposed to be, they shut that down. Well, that's why I drop my packages off because I get fucking. I don't know. I hate that one. I hate going there and it's closed and it wasting my fucking time. So shout out to Paul. Let's get with it. Shout out to my nigga Paul. Yeah, I'm about to go to the post office. I'm gonna be back though. I'll probably be if I do in the live. I'm gonna be online tomorrow for sure though. Tomorrow I'm gonna be online tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really. I gotta get my fucking. I'm about to be online tomorrow. So. Yeah, my bad, guys. You can just see how miserable people are. Every time I walk by people, man, people are just so miserable and just so angry and shit. That's why I have. That's one reason I hate about this society is it's so much misery. It's just in America. It's mainly in America.
Thank you.
It's mainly in America. But I'm not saying I hate America because there's certain things about the U.S. I actually like. Like I wouldn't want to move to another country. At least right now, I wouldn't. Even though there's certain things like I don't like about the U.S. Even though there's certain things I don't like about the U.S. is like other countries they have other things I don't like about them. Damn, dude. I forgot about that toothache. Yeah, don't forget about that toothache. You should go and order some. Yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream, guys. I'm gonna be back later. If I don't be back today, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, and I'm gonna be live tomorrow, and I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. But I'm gonna hit you guys up a little later because I gotta go. Go. All right, then, guys. I'm gonna hit you guys up later. I might be online later tonight though, but I'm out.